Hello everyone and welcome back to Airport CEO, where we have quite a lot of money in this airport. Last episode I was kind of on getting everything to concrete to save money. We've been making a lot of money since last episode, and yeah, we got 6.4 million. And in this episode we're going to start the big rebuild. We had a bit of rebuilding before, but we're really going to go for it. So we want to get large planes in. The first thing we're going to do is actually unlock these areas. We're not going to use them right now, but we will be using them later. But the plan in this episode is essentially just to get it set up, a kind of temporary airport which is going to serve these 12 medium stands here. So you're essentially going to cut off everything this side over to start the rebuild. But first we need to make sure all of these are accessible. The first thing we're doing a lot of first things, but what we're going to do as the initial stages, we're going to disable baggage. The reason for that is essentially once we disable baggage, we can get rid of a lot of infrastructure and a lot of stuff that will get in our way. Yes, we take a bit of a hit for revenue. We don't take that much of a hit. So what that allows us to do is once stop doing baggage, we can get rid of all of these. That doesn't make active check-in procedure. What is it on about? What's it got an active check-in procedure? All the baggage is disabled. Are all of them active? Yeah, do we have to turn them off? Quite possibly. It might take a bit of time. I don't know. I need to get used to the fact it's not needed. Because they still seem to think they're on active whatevers. So I think these all went up here, didn't they? There we go. Doesn't matter that they're not connected, because we're going to actually start deleting the baggage base. Where is it? Not that. It's this then. Demolish. Ugh, no, not there. There. That's gonna get demolished. It's gonna get demolished. That's gonna get demolished. And the other one's up here, which is gonna get demolished. You can also start demolishing some of the accompanying infrastructure. Not that we have to, but keep the road crossing in because it's more of a pain to delete it than it is to keep it in. Just get these roads deleted. Let's get these deleted. Let's get saving. We're auto saving. It's quite important in case anything goes wrong, so we are changing quite a lot right now. So what we can also start doing is deleting baggage conveyors. Here we go. And down here, up here, and then down on this floor as well. There's quite a lot of stuff. Oh, this is all the baggage security area. Yeah, this can all get deleted. Back to regular bulldozer. That. 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 So yeah, we're just gonna get rid of the baggage system, 'cause it's more hassle than it's worth, essentially. These 4 rooms here, we're just going to delete them. We're going to delete everything in them. Essentially this used to come down here. That connection's now gone. There we are, and we can delete the walls around them as well, just to... You don't absolutely have to, we're going to be deleting a lot of stuff anyway, but just remove the trace of them. And we may as well just go in with the bulldozer for all of this. And we're able to get rid of these now. Looks like we are. Which is great. Get rid of those. So, that's the first bit. We're getting rid of the baggage. That just allows us more freedom. And then we're going to set up a temporary area around here. Oops. When did that get queued to demolish? We're going to set up a temporary area around here where they can go through check-in, through security, and then into here, and then out of security again. It's going to be very basic, but, well, it doesn't need to be anything special. I'll just do like a security exit area like here or something. It's totally unglamorous, but I think cancel maintenance thing or whatever. Yeah, fine, keep going. So once this gets built, we'll put the security exit area here, and then we'll do stuff around here. The other thing is, we're probably going to move our world entrance tunnel, or put a new one in here. Which annoyingly, the world entrance tunnel cannot have visual appearance of what's it? Concrete. Let's put another car park in here, even though no one wants to use our car park. They might, once we've got rid of loads of the other stuff. There we go. It's accessible there, around the back. So that's almost been built now, so let's just start getting ready to delete the walls there. Oops, that lift got demolished. I'm not going to bother to get it back in actually, because floors in this area of the terminal are going to become a bit irrelevant. So these shops here are going to become like the only ones before security really. And get rid of the big ones up there, so we are going to have a bit of a decrease in revenue, but my hope is to... We've got plenty of money and we're still keeping the airport open, even if not in the best way. So we're going to build a terminal round like here, which is not actually that much. But yeah, this is going to be used to serve 12 medium stands, the ones we've got over on what's currently the left hand side of the airport. And then everything else we're getting rid of, including most of the upstairs area. So what we're also going to do down here, we get a couple of subway entrances down here, just so that's an option for getting to the airport. Because yeah, we're basically just doing a temporary underground terminal here. So yeah, it's going to be a bit weird. So now this is all done, we're going to go down to like there maybe, and then security exit, whatever, that's fine. That will do. So That'll be our security exit for the kind of temporary terminal, and then security entrance mediums generally okay. This might get a bit crowded, but we could do it like the top here actually. If we just expand the security zone down to like there and take a cut at it further, you can get some medium security things. We are now going to start using these once they get built. Yeah, that'll do, right. I'm not going to bother with like walls and stuff. They know where they're going. And then we want some check-in desks as well. Put them up against the wall because they don't need a baggage connection. We're not doing baggage right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 will do there. And then we're just going to do a few more. Conveyors are facing each other because why not? My hope is that that's enough check-in desks, but could just be extra short by putting another couple in there. Right, that will do. That is enough to essentially get rid of the rest of the airport, which is a crazy thing to say. So we are gonna essentially go around closing all these stands, and they can be closed. Which at the moment, that one can be closed. That one can be closed. We could start dismissing aircraft though. It's generally not favourable. These two demolish. That can demolish. If we removed all connections down to here, yeah, we probably shouldn't do that actually. While we change stuff, it's best if we can still allow people to move until we literally finish getting rid of all these stands. Yeah, we're going to be watching out for any planes leaving like there, and there, and that's just there as well. And there's one leaving. What we could also do is start getting rid of general aviation, because that's going to start getting in our way as well. Right, so those are demolished now. That's got the plane coming in. So just slowly going around, demolishing stuff. What we should do as well is we should get some sort of staff room in our kind of temporary airport, we're going to call it. So I could just work out how big that is and copy and paste it, couldn't I? So that is taking up a roughly, if I put a 7 by 12, it's a 6 by 11 sticking out a little bit further than that. Just did that actually. Copy and paste mode. Actually, we need to designate that as a staff room, don't we? We just copy and paste that. Didn't quite work on the dimensions. That weirdly we're going to get rid of that door and just put a regular one in, because that kind of goes into secure zone, and we'll get the desks back in, just slightly more squished up on this side. Right, that'll do. And then that will allow us to demolish that staff room. Right, loads of passengers arriving here. So this is now working. Meanwhile, that's ready to get demolished. That will... just realised that means this can't get any vehicles. It's fine because this is going now. What else is going on up here? These stands here, 6 of them. Still occupied. That's not occupied. We'll once again cut off vehicle access to that, but it doesn't need any more vehicles, it's just boarding now. That plane's gone. This one's about to go. That's closed and demolished outright. So, all those gone. We can. I'm not sure why we're deleting the interior right now, because we will just delete the whole big terminal at some point. Let's just get rid of this. Get rid of everything actually. Not sure why I'm getting rid of everything in such a neat and yet clumsy way. I could just get rid of everything. Let's keep the access down from the top floor there, but whilst deleting the walls just so we can quickly get rid of it. So we've got... and is that the ones going? I know they have no access to these. Oh, so it's a different secure zone, which means they're coping. Okay, fine. Don't need that. Right, cancel contract. Delete. 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 Can we get these to push back? It's ready to push back as well. It's ready to push back. That's ready to push back. Get a move on. It might actually be a difficulty of getting there, but... oh, actually no, it's the vehicles. Hang on, if we... yeah, these no longer have vehicle access, so just dismiss them. These ones still do, maybe. Let's just dismiss all of them. Pause. How close when assigned aircraft is at the airport? Rubbish. I think there is the arriving one is actually already at the airport. That one can demolish. There we go, we're going to immediately dismiss that though, so. Right. Told it to get dismissed. Same with this one, better. Backlog. And now we can demolish that one. Right, this one. Dismiss. There we go. That vehicle just disappeared. Right, there we go. That is then the thing getting demolished. Right, once all the passengers are clear of this area, we can in fact start demolishing this terminal. Okay, here we go. Gonna delete this terminal once and for all now. Get rid of these. These are not part of the terminal. Right, passengers are going to get a bit stuck now. So are staff. Just delete all the ways of getting into the airport this way. Just they stop trying. And get rid of that, so they just use the underground bit. Then we can start clearing up this area as well. This is now... Our airport is officially a construction site now. I'm gonna put it that way. Passengers are already gonna get stuck. Let's just let passengers get stuck. Let's just start deleting everything, and then either they'll find a word, they won't. Either way, we'll just deal with it. Demolish that. Still got people trying to use this bit. So yeah, once again, our check-in desk with active check-in procedures. We can scrap that lot, go all the way up there to there, up here, there, down here, security area, this bit, you're just breaking the airport. Just kind of like, one's got a thing, that one's not, that one hasn't. Could have done this in a way that trapped fewer people, but oh well. We're doing it this way. Let's just do this. This. I can go to those plants as well. Right, those have got anything going on. No, some of these have got something going on. And just that one. One staff member, that's it, that's got something going on. There we go. So that look like they've got something going on. So don't. Looks like, yeah. But yeah, we're kind of trapping all of them. It's going to become increasingly difficult to get these ones to not have any left. That one's gone. That one's gone, right. There's just 4 up here that've still got stuff going on. That one's gone. 3 up here. One's open, that one's about to open, that one's open. They ain't getting up here, so good luck with having check-ins open. This is looking weird up here. While this can get deleted, these are all going to have their contracts cancelled. Can get closed, that can get closed. Cancel contract. Cancel contract. Cancel contract. Delete all of them. That one needs to be deleted. That one needs to be deleted. These can also get deleted. Yeah, we're just left with this. We've got security queues. Should we get another couple of desks? Because we can. Just get. It's 24. We need 3 more. Well, that'll do, right? These queues. Flight scheduled, close. Those 2 have still got check-in open for the the passengers who can get there, which they still can. I think contractors are being slow enough at deleting stuff that passengers can still get there. Yeah, a lot of people going around this way. My hope is these can. I don't think they've got any more scheduled, so. Down here it's really busy, but it's going to be. And like I said, it's kind of a construction site, so. And it's all a bit cramped because. There we go. Oh, I'm close now, it's all a bit cramped because we've not got that much space. Yeah, right. Last few passengers here. Check-in closed. Check-in desk closed. Terminal closed. We can see down there because the terminal's been deleted. Right. We are deleting everything. We're still trying to use the shops. Let's cancel the contract. Let's delete the room. Cancel contract. Delete the room. Delete room. Delete room. Cancel contract. Delete room. Right, so we might have a look at what services we've got available to customers down here and what we should have available. For example, in terms of bathrooms, we've got some inside the security area, although not the best located. We've got none outside, so a lot of people using the shops as well. So we're going to get this area here to be converted into bathrooms. Let's just put the wall down there, just so we've got an even amount of space. Let's cut it about there. Not be able to do it perfectly. These are going to be decently sized. Let's go 2 from the edge here, 2 from the edge there, 2 from the edge here, 2 from the edge there. Right, so let's go for whatever. There's going to be loads of capacity in this. And let's go for some sinks. And we'll make this male, why not? There we go. Shoot all the way down. And that will do for the male one, so that is for male. I'm going to kind of copy and paste some of it for this one, but some of it's going to be different. Let's go as far as here. Plus one more row, because there's just more space in that one. And then here, and then we're just going to get more of these toilet cubicles. Let's go on this wall here, and then see how much space we've got coming up. So there's more space there than I intended. Okay, let's just get rid of this. A bit better. No, not there. In fact, we could just do this. There we go, that'll do, and that is female, there we go. And we will wait. She's there, right, general aviation. We'll just turn off general aviation actually. Just so we have no more planes landing. Can in fact try to dismiss all of these. Okay. We can demolish them. Okay. Meanwhile, we'll get our contractor stuff down here. Delivery site. Oh, I can't build on this floor. We can keep this in, I guess. Just get rid of the road loop around here. We've got loads of stranded people. Just get rid of all the random walls here, around here as well. What's that lift doing? There we go. There we go. So those are open now. So this airport kind of functions. We've got a vehicle checkpoint there, haven't we? So I'm going to get rid of this one here. Get rid of this road here. I'm going to get rid of the road crossings to the taxiway because those are just annoying. Let's get rid of Put that connections there. Right, actually we can get rid of this whole bit here because that only connects to the general aviation bit. The general aviation bit we're deleting. So we can turn off this runway. We can turn off this runway. We can actually demolish these two runways as well. Just demolish, hang on, let's just select it properly. Demolish all the taxiways here. And more. So that's there. Then up to there. I'll keep that runway in operation. This one may as well close. We don't have any more small stands. And there's some weird bits of taxiway. We can just get rid of there. Runs up. Don't want to see it that way. This bit we can get rid of right, and then just demolish the taxiway there. Kind of do just have kind of like a temporary airport. That's exactly what it is. Keep the contractor sites in there because we can't move them downstairs, but everything else in this floor is slowly getting demolished. Everything else we've still got is down here. It's all getting extremely busy, but that's kind of expected. We can try and get some more of these subway entrances in. That's an enormous money spend. Probably didn't need to do that many, but we could also get an exit to the terminal down here to align to all of this. There we go. How are people even going up there? This is all getting demolished. Yeah, most people are flocking to check-in desks here and then through security. Yeah, it's going to be busy down here, but it's functional. Let's make this. This is short term. That's actually. What is that short term? That's long term. Let's make this long term as well. There's another one of these open. People are flocking to and from it already. Right. The shop's getting quite busy. It wasn't very busy before we deleted everything upstairs. Staff room. It's busy, but it's working. I've still got the access to catering up here. That still works. Not sure why people are still wandering around here. Got some people stuck here, but down here, still vibrant. Lots of stuff going on. Up here, still a lot of stuff for the contractors to get deleted. Let's get rid of that bit. Let's remove all the weird taxiway markings. So this, we're still allowing them to kind of slightly go over the line there to use that runway. But other than that, it's all confined to this area. Let's not just keep coming up here and I'm like, don't do that. Because at some point these are actually going to get deleted and then they're going to get stuck. There's only one of these open now, but it's popular. Going out to go back in, or am I making it up? So lots of flows here and then around to here. Would be a bit weird if they did that, but anyway, how are the contractors doing? What's the contractor progress report? I feel like this won't give the contractors any work. Let's just delete everything here. Should be forcing it might be quicker, but yeah, all the trees, lakes. It just gives a little bit of money and clears it for us to build up there. Right, there we go. Also, now we've done that, get the fence to go around the entire site. Now we've got the expansion area here. Get rid of it along this line here. So that bit needs to be demolished. That bit there. Right. Good. So, contractors are no less busy than they were, but airport's still functioning. We're still making money, I think. I need to check, like, if you're getting a lot in other income, but profit, hourly. Yeah, we seem to be making money. There are ways we could be making more money, but the fact that we're making money whilst we're trying to do all this construction means that we're going to be able to finance the big rebuild of the airport. How much money it costs us, we are going to be able to afford it. It's just making a lot of money now. It's one of the only options. 4-star. It's quite like a fancy shop. Right, it's supposed to go around. We have got approach lighting there and there. Yeah, maybe it was just a different reason. Right, the contractors are working on the fence now, or at least demolishing the old fence, but got people stuck here. Oh, temporary airport structure is working so far. How often are our flights? Every 60 minutes per landing. Yeah, that's good. It's not going to be much congestion around the taxiways because there aren't that many flights. Sure, right. If this is this way only. Sure, they can go up there, can't they? That's a bit weird, but whatever. Get rid of some of these weird taxiways, but I don't see the point. See that? Yeah, this floor's mostly demolished. Weird section there. There's nothing on the other floor up. Slowly demolishing everything that there is to be demolished. Given that this has never been used, I might just get rid of it. Yeah, 2 runways is enough for all these stands. How many small flights anymore do we? So hangar, close, demolish. What's the flight planner saying? Is it giving issues, but then I don't see anything. Flight monitor, that's what it's called. I don't see any issues. Meanwhile, all of this is getting, the demolition of all of this is getting finalised. We've got, what, almost 12 million in the bank? This fence here is finishing up. This bit here is part way to being demolished. There is some random tree here which I'm going to get rid of. I think we did all the demolition here of the trees. It's actually sometimes a helpful thing to do. Like that. Which also brings back a little bit of money. Not really sure what there is to do right now in the episode, so I'm going to say thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode when all the demolition will be finished. Goodbye.